More than 100 years ago, in 1910 to be exact, the 200 block of East Superior Street came to life with some of the country's greatest performers in one of the country's greatest theaters, the Duluth Orpheum. As vaudeville faded after a few decades, though, the Orpheum was renovated as an Art Deco movie palace, which reopened in 1941 as the NorShor Theater. A Duluth News Tribune story about opening night said, "The Northwest's most spectacular theater features an entirely new style of theater architecture, a style so radical from accepted standards that the NorShor has already earned the distinction of being more sensational than New York's Radio City." Yes, the NorShor was indeed sensational, but as the years passed, our beautiful theater went from being a live vaudeville house to a movie theater to, unfortunately, a rundown and often boarded-up blight on our downtown. But unlike the Bijou Theater, Lyceum, Zelda, Granada, and other theaters gone for generations, the NorShor remains as Duluth's last historic theater.
What you remember is how welcoming it was and how friendly it was to the community.
It has been an important part of my life. One of my earliest memories of going to see a movie was at the NorShor Theater. We saw The Black Stallion.
And it's sad to see it closed now, you drive by and you remember everything that happened there and you remember the potential.
When I first went into the NorShor Theater, I saw it. I could imagine it right away. And I remember gasping and thinking, this place is beautiful. And from that first day that I toured the NorShor, I knew this had to happen. We needed to save this theater.
And now we have a chance to not only save and restore the NorShor, but to make it a classic new venue that will benefit young and old in our region for generations to come.
When you see the plans for what the theater will be and the type of experience that will be created, it will far exceed any experience over the last 60 years.
And I think the NorShor has that ability to amaze us once again like it did years ago.
As you enter the theater itself, you'll be surrounded by the same awe-inspiring paintings and soft lighting from the old NorShor. And right in front of you will be a large new stage jutting out into the main floor, complete with an orchestra pit. On the outside, the bright lights of NorShor's shimmering marquee will welcome you. The new NorShor is projected to have cultural and arts performances 200 days a year.
It's really just amazing to see, such these old historic gems come back to life. Is really special. It's really fantastic.
I'll be really excited when it's open and ready. That would be the ideal room for us to play in this town.
This has many uses for our community, whether it's being able to shine the spotlight on our local arts, but also allowing us to bring in some of those mid-level programs or concerts or shows.
If you've ever enjoyed a show in the Twin Cities at the historic Fitzgerald Theater or a concert at First Avenue, you know those performances wouldn't be the same in XL Energy Center or Target Center. The NorShor will give our community the same intimacy, opportunity, and first-class entertainment without the 150-mile drive and hotels.
I think it's really important for us to remember that this investment that we're making in the NorShor reaches beyond the boundaries of the Duluth Superior area.
The NorShor is also where we'll experience a variety of Duluth Playhouse productions, dancing by the Minnesota Ballet, music by members of the Duluth Superior Symphony Orchestra, and countless other performances.
Ever since I came to Duluth, I've watched the NorShor, and I've always dreamed that it would become a venue that would be viable for the Minnesota Ballet, and I believe the NorShor would be an excellent venue for me to open up that programming.
The new NorShor is a dream come true for our community, one made possible only because of the vision and leadership of many. That includes Sherman Associates, an award-winning Minnesota real estate developer that will be managing the NorShor Restoration Project in close partnership with the Duluth Playhouse. The Playhouse is so committed to this venture that it has taken on the role of theater manager, putting its 100 years of experience into running the operation and acting as the North Shore's steward for our community.
Our primary goal with the North Shore is to be able to serve the community arts groups. That's first. Our secondary goal is to be attractive to regional and national tours. So for the past 4 years, we have been working on a business plan that made sense for our community. We did our research nationally. We looked at what other historic and community venues were doing, and then we brought it home and we dug deep with our community, our groups, and found out, what did they need? How could this serve them? And we want to have a deeper and more meaningful arts experience for everyone.
The theater will be an economic engine for Duluth, drawing patrons from far and wide to not only enjoy the shows, to shop, dine, and stay in our community. It's estimated the North Shore will result in more than $5 million in spending each year.
The North Shore can, and we hope will, become that point of tremendous pride and a symbolism of the rebirth in downtown Duluth.
Across the country, you really see theaters that are helping to revitalize downtowns. And so this, I think, is just going to play one of those key roles.
It will enliven the businesses that are down there. It will enliven our lives. So I think that anybody that believes in Duluth and believes in our community and the quality of life in our community has ownership in the North Shore, and will see that by supporting the North Shore, they're supporting the quality of life here in our community.
We're very close to making all this a reality together. The Northland's most spectacular theater is ready to come back to life. It just needs you. Let's pull together and make history in Duluth again.